It could also be the Minfilia is just a title.
I'm the new Minfilia.
All of... Hi, yes, we are looking to fill the role of Minfilia.
Taking auditions.
Couch casting.
You must be a hero.
Do I
you
really
must
have
be
to read 6 pages of dialogue? Yeah, you have to read it right now.
Sounds like a cutscene.
Once again, but with fewer emotions.
Who is this person?
That is a good question.
Library man.
Morin? Sure. Yeah, if you're after books pertaining to the Warrior of Darkness, I'm afraid most are out on loan at present. They are experiencing quite a surge in popularity.
Can't imagine why.
Oh, you wish to learn about the Oracle of Light? It might be my pleasure to assist. After I've finished off a few outstanding tasks, that is. While I attend to them, perhaps you could fetch me a book. The Illustrated Tale of the Oracle of Light is called.
It's a picture book.
Though it's intended for younger readers, it provides an excellent summary of the subject matter, and the artwork is quite lovely besides. I would not hesitate to recommend it to anyone with an interest in learning about Minfilia. But you must see for yourself. The book should be located on the level below. Should I say, for while there is a place for everything here, there's not everything is always in its place. Despite my best efforts, in short, if the book is not where it should be, it will almost certainly be somewhere it shouldn't. So, good luck.
Right.
My boy really just came at us with I preferred the manga.
Honestly, he's probably right.
Time to stroke shelves until one of them gives us a book. The book does not appear to be here.
This book is musty and smells like book.
That book smell.
Oh, it's right here.
No, I mean,
On the bottom floor. Yep. Bottom floor, opposite side from the staircase. It was the second thing I checked.
The towering shelf.
Yeah, it was the second spot I checked. I immediately just jumped off the roof when he gave us this quest.
Yeah.
I'm like, bye! I'm going to the furthest place I can find. I've played a video game before.
Oh no, had a video game.
I am Doctor the video game.
I have a doctorate in it.
Doctor Who?
Doctor Who?
Precisely.
Have you found the book? Yeah, here you go. Here's like
MD
4 copies
MD
of it.
Whomst?
Yes, this is the one. I hope it wasn't too difficult to track down. I'm happy to say I finished all of my pressing tasks. If you want to call your friends over, we can begin learning at once.
Isn't learning fun?
Stay a while and listen.
Stay a while and listen. Without further ado, then. Oh, wait, I didn't realize he was going to tell a fucking story.
Yeah.
It began 100 years ago, when the flood of light threatened to swallow Norvant. Just as all seemed lost, a savior appeared who halted the all-consuming radiance. A maiden with hair... Oh, why did you forward already? That was weird. A maiden with hair of spun gold and eyes of clearest sapphire. Naught was known about her, save that her name was Minfilia, and for delivering the realm, she came to be revered as the Oracle of Light. After stopping the flood, the mysterious maiden vanished without a trace. But 15 years later, her name would unexpectedly reappear in the annals of history.
He really did come at us with the voice like, on the previous episode
Oh my goodness.
I like the faces in the faces.
Coraline
I guess, to be fair,
Minfilia.
this is supposed to be a children's book, but damn.
When Sin Eaters laid ruin to the kingdom of Volbert, a young woman was discovered who was immune to the creature's blighted touch. One with hair spun of gold and eyes of clearest sapphire, she was hailed as the Oracle Reborn and came to likewise be called Minfilia. Enlisting in the Eulmorian army, this Minfilia fought and vanquished countless Sin Eaters. Alas, like so many other soldiers, she eventually met her end in battle. Yet, with her dying breath, she whispered unto her grieving comrades, Minfilia will return. And true to her words, some years later, another young girl was discovered who possessed the self-same eyes, that self-same hair, and those self-same powers. She too took the name Minfilia. She too fought sin-eaters as the soldier of Ulamor, and she too fell in battle. And many more were to follow in her footsteps, and so the cycle continues to this day.
Minfilia has extra lives.
Yeah.
Hey.
Only here, though. And that concludes the tale. And that concludes the tale. By the valor and sacrifice, these women have served Norvant on numerous occasions. And were it not for them, we might never have learned of the Light Wardens and their nature.
They sound like formidable warriors.
Of light? Some, perhaps. The truth is rather less simple. Though the oracles were born with certain common traits, she does not inherit the memories or the knowledge of her previous incarnations. So she's not the Avatar. Okay. All of the Minfilias thus far were discovered as ordinary girls, unversed in the ways of war and ignorant of the power they harbored. While some embraced their fate and devoted themselves to training, others did not. But all were made to face the Sin Eaters, and all died to keep our hopes alive.
Uh-huh.
What can you tell us of the current Minfilia?
Blonde hair, blue eyes, good at fighting Sin Eaters.
Immune to their touch.
She was found by the Elurian. She was found by the Ulamorian army some 10 years ago, and was taken into care. Or rather their custody. She was a prisoner in all but name, for by that time, under Lord Vaughtry's rule, Ulamor had already abandoned resistance in favor of decadence. Minfilia was an uncomfortable reminder of the war they had no longer wished to fight, a potential threat to the peace, and so they kept her under lock and key. Alright. For a long while, we heard nothing more from her. We couldn't even be certain she was alive, save that it was in the Umorians' best interest for her to remain under their control. But then, 3 years ago, a Garlean soul stole into the city and rescued her from their clutches, just like a hero from the tales.
She's Rapunzel. Indeed. Well, I believe we now have a good grasp of Minfilia's tale. Thank you for your time, Warren. Might I trouble you for a word, hero, outside?
I bet Andrew's glad that dialogue ended. I can hear his voice slowly cracking.
He likes
It's
to do
hard to-
voices.
I do like to do voices, but I
Until he
assume
does
this
the
guy
death
was just gonna be a
clown.
throwaway.
Yeah.
We did
Well, so
explicitly
far,
come
all
here
the-
for exposition, so that was a brave choice.
So far,
I thought the
every one of
exposition was gonna be voiced, honestly.
Yeah.
Every
I think
single one
it
of the
would be,
characters
but-
we were introduced to when we first came here, we've had to backtrack to. So
That makes sense.
As you will have already
downstairs,
surmised,
out the door.
gallant soul who rescued Minfilia was none other than our own dear Thancred.
Good for him.
They have since been wandering the land together, never remaining in one place for long, which is why we have not yet had a chance to meet them. We know that Minfilia journeyed here as Heidelin's emissary to halt the Flood of Light. It could only be her that the people of the First witnessed 100 years ago, the original Oracle of Light. But while there's plainly some connection between the woman we knew and her namesakes, the fact that these girls do not share her memories must surely mean that they are not the same person. Thancred has to understand that. I have no doubt that he understands. The question is how he feels.
horny.
Regardless, the Thancred we know must not forsake his charge. If she has been captured, we may be certain he will not stand idly by. There you go again, talking in your roundabout way. If you think we should rescue Minfilia, just spit it out. It just so happens I agree with you. It's quite clear this Minfilia possesses Heidelin's blessing. And it wouldn't hurt to have a second such individual on our side, right, hero? Bit of a
Jesus.
little bit of an egotist. Quite.
Quite.
Who needs more heroes? I'll win on my own. Fuck it.
I'm good enough.
One's generally enough, which is why I need a group in all my instances.
Is it the Crystal Arc or whatever? I'm not too sure why he's hidden. It's not like it's the hooded guy that we talk to all the time.
Yeah, it's purple.
That's you, purple.
Oh, it's the Exarch, okay. I see you've made up your mind.
Exarch, what brings you here?
A report and a proposal. First, the report. Our scouts have confirmed that the Ulmoran forces at Laxenloft do indeed have Minfilia in their custody. For the present, they are holding her there, but we can be certain they will move her to Ulmor ere long. Should that happen, we may be forced to give her up as lost.
So, if we mean to act, we should do so quickly.
Which brings me to my proposal. Ask that you entrust this undertaking to us, the people of Crystarium.
Why? Oh,
Eh?
oh. No follow-up, just complete.
Yep.
Blah.
Don't get to answer.
We just talked to him again.
Yeah.
You are doubtless eager to attempt Minfilia's rescue, and with your combined strength you may well succeed. But as I said earlier, I do not wish to show our hand unless absolutely necessary. Twas not merely the night sky that you restored to us, but hope. Hope for the future of Norvrand. Unlike you, we cannot contend with the Light Wardens, but so long as hope burns in our hearts, we will fight on regardless. This I will prove to you. My friends, I thank you for gathering at such short notice. There is something I would ask you all. As many of you are aware, I received an emissary from Ulmor a short while ago in the form of General Ranjit. To my dismay, the General condemned the slaying of the Light Warden, and warned me in no uncertain terms that, should the Crystarium cast its lot with the Warrior of Darkness, there would be war. Let none be mistaken. We would be hard-pressed indeed to resist the might of Ulmor. Some would even call it suicide. And yet my heart cries out to fight. Better that than relinquish the hope that swelled in my breast when I beheld the night sky for the first time in 100 years. Or so says my heart. My mind, meanwhile, reminds me that to follow my heart would be to risk everything we have accomplished thus far. Clearly, this is not a decision to be made lightly, nor less alone. And so I put the question to you all. What should we do?
My lord, you already know our minds. It brought tears to our eyes to witness the knight's return. The whole of Norvrand deserves the same, and not just because some children's story tells us so.
Ulmor's influence is far-reaching. Should war break out, trade would be subject to restrictions. The flow of goods will dry up, and we will struggle to make do with what little trickles through. But make do, we will.
Aye, we can weather such hardships. Is that not the very thing the Casparian was built for? We have always taken pride in our ability to sustain ourselves. Not just to endure, but to thrive.
When all falls down around you, rise up. Those were your words. There may come a day when all hope seems lost, but even should the rest of the world give in to despair, we shall not. We shall fight on, that our children and our children's children might know a better tomorrow.
Rousing words apart, I never much cared for those Ulmoran bastards anyway. No better than common swindlers, most of them. Wouldn't know a fair deal if it came up and kissed them on the arse.
Trust you to spoil the moment.
It appears we have a consensus. Let it be known that the Ulmoran host at Laxon Loft has taken the Oracle of Light captive. They fear the power she holds over the Sin Eaters, and doubtless intend to imprison her once more. So, I move that we rescue the Oracle, grant her a place among us, and let that be our answer to Yulmor's ultimatum.
Hear, hear!
Hear, hear!
In planning a strategy for the rescue, I open the floor to you all.
And there you have it. If Yulmor wishes to denounce us as villains, then we shall embrace our villainy. Will you do so as well?
We will not be outdone. Consider us your partners in crime.
My lord, our proposal is as follows. We begin by deploying Amaro to occupy the skies over Lakeland. They should serve to delay the airship's departure. At the same time, we scatter dream powder from the air. Not all will succumb to its effects, but it should thin the enemy's numbers, affording us an opening to swoop in and liberate the Oracle.
Very good. See to your preparations.
And what exciting crimes would you have us commit? Speaking for my fellow villains, I'd say we're capable of most things, though we draw the line at indolence.
If excitement is your desire, then I bid you join the guard. Captain Lena will give you your orders.
Indolence? I don't even know the meaning of the word.
I mean, I don't, so it works for me. So, you will be joining the Guard, but however highly the Exarch thinks of you, you will receive no special treatment from me. Is that clear? Where's your salute, soldier? Better.
That was
more
a weird
spirited
salute.
than the Exarch's, right? More spirited than the Exarch's feeble attempts, certainly. Now, first things first, you will need uniforms. Go to the crystalline mean and report to Catalyst. She will see you measured and fitted. Okay, let's go get clothes. Cover our naked bums.
Is that what my salute emote? If I type salute, does it do that? Oops.
Should.
Wait, it didn't work.
Oh,
That's
no.
not what I did. I did something else.
I can't salute.
Huh. If I type salute, I do a different animation than I did during that conversation.
Yeah, you do a salute based on
salute
whatever
types.
team you're a part of.
Oh,
Oh,
right,
it's like
yeah.
a faction salute.
Yeah,
I did like a
faction
weird
salute.
like charging my like Kamehameha pose. Like I
Shit.
both my hands were in front of my chest. I'm like, that's not saluting.
All right, who wants to be Catalyst?
Someone really read Catalyst. I just can't remember whom.
I
Catalyst
don't
Everdeen.
remember. I think it was you, Andrew, because you made that exact same joke last time.
Great.
What, Catalyst?
Ah, and there's the last of them. Your friends are being measured as we speak. Right this way. We'll see to it that you're dashing best, or that you look your dashing best for your first outing.
Those are some noises.
They certainly are.
But are they these kind of noises?
Oh no, not again.
Oh, fuck, it's automatic. Done, are you? Let's have a look at those numbers. Let's see. I don't know who Lena is.
That's you.
Who's playing Lena?
That's you. That's the bunny girl.
That's yeah.
Oh, god damn it. How goes it? Jesus.
Now you know how Keith feels.
Sorry, Captain. I'm afraid we don't have anything on hand that's ready. That's a ready fit. Wow. But we do have a few that are fairly close. We should be able to make them work with some minor adjustments. Very well then, see to it, and have the uniforms delivered directly to the field.
Just a random field.
I shall take this opportunity to brief you on the mission. As mentioned earlier,
we're going to
we will
this shoe.
We will. Oh my god. As mentioned earlier, we will deploy Amuro to scatter dream powder from the air.
I'm never going to be able to unsee that it looks like a fucking shoe. Damn it.
Yeah, someone just stomped in the ground. Once the powder takes effect, an elite unit will storm the fortress to rescue the Oracle. Her safe liberation is our sole objective. Engagement is to be avoided whenever possible.
What's this mark? Oh, someone stepped on my map. I assume we're to be part of of said unit.
Correct. The unit will be divided into two contingents, one deploying from the Forb job and the other from the Ostal Imperative. You and Alphinaud will join the former. Hero, meanwhile, will join the latter with me. I don't think two people should be on a ladder. I think that's unsafe. Before you proceed to your positions, you are to report to Chesmeal at Spagyrix,
Spaghetti.
Spagyrix.
Oh.
Dude, what the
Spagyrix.
fuck? What is this? Like, half of the sentence just went to hell real quick.
Yeah.
That's one of the more
All right.
intimidating words we've
She
seen
will-
lately.
She will issue you with a serum to ward off the effects of dream powder. It's called
What are you-
coffee.
Fighting a drowsy?
Yeah, basically.
We shall be on our way then. Take care, my friend, and we will see you in the field.
Okay.
You will do all the work. I will watch and draw sometimes.
It's quite far. It's quite far to the imperative. So you may make use of an Amuro from the Rookery. Have you collected the serum? After you have collected the serum, of course. Oh God, she just that last word killed me so much I couldn't read anymore.
He's broken. He's dead.
He's thrown out of gear. Needs recalibrating. Resetting.
Exactly. What is this?
Type of the
she have a
hand
lock
level
on her
70.
hand?
You gotta have a level 70 craftsman character.
Oh, I don't have one yet. A fool I am.
Or transform into one if you do have one, because you still can't do it as other classes.
Where the hell is this thing?
Oh.
Downstairs somewhere.
Yeah, down.
Going down.
It's my favorite song.
Shin damage. Nope,
Things are breaking.
Nothing here, is it?
Activate.
Why do I keep following you? You lead me to failure.
Yeah, I don't know how this place works.
It doesn't. It's a 3D
Etc.
building on a 2D map.
Yeah,
Welcome to etc. Dr. Chamomile. Oh, this
I walked away.
berries directly in my eyes.
Chesamile.
Yes, this definitely looks like a spy Gyrix.
A what?
What? I don't know. We're in the Spajarix. And it's definitely.
Oh,
looks
right,
like
that's
one.
true.
I know exactly what this is.
Bagirix.
I'm not being this person. Someone be this
I know.
I
Didn't
refuse.
think you would. That leaves it down to me and Effie. Flip a coin.
Just do an old lady voice. Any of you have an old lady voice?
No.
Purple's probably better than I am.
Just
I
okay.
doubt that.
Mimic the queen.
Yes, sweetie. Is there something you need? Oh, one of the guards came for your dram, are you?
Sounding lively
Here
for a
you
dead
go.
woman.
Honestly.
She's sounding lively for a dead woman.
Wow.
A dose of this will keep you firmly in the waking world while your enemies are off in dreamland.
Oh my god.
Now, if this is your first time, I should warn you. It's as bitter as sin. Prince's kiss, they call it, but if you ask me, it should be Crone's kiss. Just aside, the stuff really is foul.
Soundboard is killing me.
And here's the kicker. We can add more sounds.
Oh no.
Most people gag like there's no tomorrow, or a porn star. But if you don't drain every last drop, you're liable to end up taking a trip to Dreamland yourself. So I must ask you to drink it here and now, while I watch. I like to watch. Go on. Give the old crone a kiss.
Okay, that's very cringy.
Queen always liked to watch.
I bet. I mean, isn't that
Key
like
items,
it comes
yep.
with the power of royalty?
A prince's
Alright,
kiss.
Before we click that, this foul-tasting serum grants resistance to the effects of... Oh, it's boring. Never mind.
Oh, it's boring.
I almost fell
Worst
over.
Sin.
That prince almost swept me right off my feet.
Well
that's
done,
real.
sweetie.
They've got really good low kicks.
Their neutral games on point.
Well done, sweetie. I'm proud of you. Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you enjoyed it. And now you needn't fear falling asleep on the battlefield.
You sure about that? I fell asleep earlier.
Just have care you don't lose any limbs out there, alright? They don't tend to grow back. Although, there was that one time.
It is a bit ironic that the next quest chain is about trying not to fall asleep. That's
Now,
gonna be all the
where
way
are we
back
going?
upstairs, isn't it?
Damn it.
Yeah, we're gonna use the
Probably.
teleporter.
Yep. Oh no,
Yeah,
it's the
yeah,
Rookery
yeah.
actually is where we're going to next.
Doesn't matter. Still too far.
AKA any distance.
It's the vertical distance that's killing me.
We did it.
I almost had a terrible accident.
Yes, what do you require of me?
Rocco.
An Amaro to take you to the Imperative, eh? As much as I'd like to oblige, all of our mounts are reserved for the coming operation. I fear you will have to go by foot. Fuck off. But wait, there might be another way, assuming you are willing to lend a hand.
Oh, damn it.
You
Let me
spent
guess, go talk to three
$20 in
people.
the store for flaming wheel mount. And they'll never go anywhere on
I
foot
was
again.
about to deliver an Amaro to Radiskilla's round, one of the locations whence the beasts will fly for the operation. The tower lies along the route to the Imperative. If near enough is good enough for you, you may take the delivery in my stead. Very good. I shall send the Amaro for departure at once.
Don't really have much of a choice.
I've already leveled twice, damn.
Have you?
Yeah, I just dingled again.
Oh my god, I haven't leveled a single time.
Well, yeah, you're
Well,
also...
you already more
you're
than halfway
lower than
there.
me. Yeah, okay. never
Yeah, I was
mind.
level 72 earlier.
Yeah.
I leveled at the end of the
Radiskilla's
dungeon.
round is to the north and west. You can take the road or you can fly. It's really up to you. Upon arriving, make yourself known to the sentry, and she will give you further instructions. If you should become separated from the Amaro, worry not. The beasts are trained to return to the rookery. That's all. Go well.
I feel like the Almaja need to be updated the most. Oh, hey, over here's an Aether Current.
Oh, there's an Aether Current right here. I can't do that while mounted? Get the fuck off.
Time to screw ourselves by not being on the mountain anymore. There we go.
Yeah, you wait till you land
now
at
we
the
gotta
other
go
end
talk
of
to
the
him
other
again.
one.
Well, if we talk to him again, he should give it back, yeah.
I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to get 6 more classes level 80 and I'll have this thing unlocked with a regular mount.
Caw.
Oh, is this one of the mounts you get from this expansion?
Yes.
Why are you
Getting all classes up to 80
Oh,
gets you the Amaro as a mount.
damn.
The Almaja are just
what
very
you want as a
unflattering to look at up close. They're very, like, blurry and strange looking.
Wow, what the
Could do it-
fuck?
they could
How
do it
many-
Probably
with
due
an
to the
update.
fact that they're, you know, PS3 era.
That's what I'm saying, they could do with an update. They're also, most of our interactions with them are sympathetic. Like, you have the, they're like the first villain of the entire game. And then after that, it's always like, oh, these guys are neat. So it's like the fact that they're always like a snarling monster is like weird. But I guess we did just do the entire like Eastern Spirits quest chain where everybody is like a horrifying tiger that's always in an angry face and stuff. We got 2 Aether Currents.
Oh no, Keith.
Oh.
Oh no, Keith.
Time to go back, Andrew.
Oh no, they didn't. He didn't.
They put we can't do the objective with that being on a mount.
Yep.
We get to fly. We get to go all the way back to the guy again.
Can I?
They totally put a fucking current there.
Get on the car. Get in the car.
I didn't know you were there. You didn't say you were there.
I've been following you this entire time.
You didn't say you were. You're behind me. Do you know where eyes are on humans?
Do you know where the camera is on Final Fantasy characters?
What the fuck does that mean? Why are we going here?
Keith, get on the...
That's
Oh,
my
you're going-
fault.
oh, you're
Sorry,
going
I
for
wanted to
Andrew.
repair my gear. Let's go.
Your response didn't make any sense. My camera faces the direction I'm going
That
in.
sucks.
You know,
Why
if
would
you'd
you put an
handed the
Aether
question
Current at the
first.
destination?
Yeah.
You in first person?
Is it just a hand in?
I don't play ultra zoomed out. I like to be able to see my character, and also I'd like to not torture my audience with a indiscernible blob in the middle of the screen and then just a landscape. I don't get people that play MMOs like as zoomed out as possible. It's like I hate seeing my customized character or any visuals.
The only time I'll do that is in like a really big fight.
Like you're trying to play
Like the,
Warcraft
the
3 or
raid.
something.
I do it because I don't have a choice. Because as a tank, it's easier to play the game if I can see. everywhere.
Yeah, but I just changed my zoom on the fly.
Yeah. It's like while I'm just walking
I'll
around
do
and
that.
stuff, I'm zoomed in, but when it comes to mass combat and I want to see all the pizza slices on the floor, and zoom out.
Yeah, 'cause on controller they map it to holding left bumper and then hitting the joystick to zoom in and out. So I can just do it on the fly all the time.
Yep, mouse wheel for me, so just as easy.
Alright. Let's try this again with significantly less.
Well, we got 2 Aether Currents.
Yeah. That was worth the
that's
10-minute round trip.
They didn't warn us that they would stop us from doing the thing if we got off the mount.
Well, now you know.
Now that it's useless information forever.
Well, no,
The first
you
time
in particular
I've
should have
learned my
known
lesson.
because of things like the Moogle quests.
we don't know. The narratively was framed like we're just using the mount to get to our destination. The first time we only went
Oh
back
my
because...
God.
God damn it.
Are you...
Alright.
Did you land? Did you?
Yeah, I got off my mount
He got
reflexively.
off again.
Oh my
Hundreds
God.
of hours of muscle memory triggered, and I got off my mount when I arrived at my destination. This quest is stupid.
I mean, you only say that because you've done it 3 times.
It shouldn't. It's stupid. Just let me get the mount back. It's unnecessary that it works this way.
Soundboard.
Especially when they're dicks and they put
I
a
wanna
fucking
Luga.
Aether Current at the destination.
Wait. Who has the power to do
It's
this?
so rude.
Keith?
Keith?
Do.
Okay.
So funny to me that I can spam senior
people
sub
permission to do
tender
it.
whenever we're on this mount.
Alright. Let's try this again. With less of you.
Why do you always land over here?
Because I can't see where he is right now. I'm just landing in whatever the nearest space is. That makes sense. Because you have to have at least a little bit of a walk of shame.
Square Enix, fix
Like
your
a fly
game.
of shame.
Okay. Now, Keith.
A forest
What are
so
you not
beautiful, I
supposed
flew
to do
through it
when you
thrice.
land?
Doop. Is this a hollow tree? It's just
Well,
floating
God,
leaves with no branches attached to them.
What you do?
These trees look very strange. Wow, I must have dismounted like 1 centimeter from the trigger spot where it makes the
You
dialogue
did.
happen.
And hey, you did it! Congratulations! You finally did it.
Wow.
Do you feel this sense of accomplishment?
No.
Ugh.
Aww.
And
Just
now
the
you get
feeling
to
that-
ride the Amaro again off
Just
to
the feeling that
next
it's
location.
over.
Oh, you're delivering that Amaro to us? I'm afraid there's a bit of change of plans. We already have all the beasts we require here. Instead, this one is to go to the imperative to the west. Please see it to the handler on duty, Zali Vanthopudu.
You right there?
If you encounter trouble along the path, return here and I'll set you rightwise.
Sure.
Okay.
Do. Oh wow, a fate.
Yeah, let's jump off and do it.
I don't think you need to bring your mount to the next quest, so I think you should be okay.
Pretty sure we do.
Hey, an Aether Current, let's do that
Nah,
first.
just jump off.
There's another Drisky Aether Current over there. Don't, watch out.
Don't you do it.
There is? Where?
It's off on the right side of this building.
Oh, bro, there's an Aether Current right there.
Yep.
Don't do it.
Alright, here you go. Who's this? Who's talking? Who? Okay, the the last tomorrow. My thanks, friend. You may leave the beast with me. I'm gonna assume they all talk like that. That's how all of them
Probably.
sound.
You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
So far, the roles are the same.
I'm kind of upset that there's no Marvel movie that has that line in it.
Oh, like Marvel Cinematic Universe movie?
Yeah. Why isn't there just like why didn't you do it during the Thanos arc? Like that would have been funny.
Just bring back Spider-Man quotes from the competitors' movies.
Yeah, just
from
like
2 Spider-Mans ago.
Oh, they should have done it in that one Spider-Man movie where all the Spider-Mans.
Yeah, the one that's bad. Like the bad Spider-Man movie.
Far From Home.
What the fuck?
Is it?
Why is that the bad Spider-Man movie? You get 3 Spider-Mans in one movie. That's
it's
like
such
3
a bad movie.
times.
It's horrible.
Why would you say that? You got to see so many great villains and heroes come back to the big screen in a limited time.
Yeah, I like the part where they
offer.
characterize them all like, oh man, we have inner turmoil and some misgivings about whether or not we're going to be the bad guys. Anyway, JK, we're all bad guys now.
Oh my
god.
Duck. Stay, I don't believe you. I know you. Did you join the guard recently? Sure. Yeah. Ha! So that is the way of it. Well, you managed to arrive, and that's all that matters in the end. I bid you welcome to Hostile Imperative. One of our key strongholds is Lakeland. The first thing you'll want to do is report to the captain. You'll find her at the lookout across the way.
Actually, I think you find the first thing we want to do is click on the Aetheryte.
It's so awkward to watch a movie that was so clearly scripted to be watched in theaters by cheering people. So it keeps pausing to do nothing for a few seconds to be quiet for your reactions of everyone losing their mind.
I suppose it doesn't just have a glowing applause sign at the top.
Wait, does Spider-Man do that?
Yeah. Like the part where the third Spider-Man...
You don't even notice that.
Like the part where the second Spider-Man shows up. The worst Spider-Man. The one whose trilogy got canceled.
Andrew Garfield?
Yeah. When Andrew Garfield shows up, the movie just pauses for several seconds silently for you to like cheer that he's there. But I didn't see it in theaters, I saw it on demand, so there's just 3 of us. And
almost like the script
you guys weren't cheering?
So the total of the reaction was just like, oh. The guy we knew was going to be in the movie.
Yeah. Hey.
I didn't even notice that. I guess I really wasn't paying that much attention.
It's like the awkwardness of watching like one of those clips where they take a sitcom and they edit out all the laughter and cheering, and they just sit there silent, like those edits of Big Bang Theory.
I hope that when it comes to DVD, they add in the cheering, like you just feel like you're cheering along with them.
Yeah,
it's like a DVD
Andrew Garfield from that one okay movie and then that really bad one.
He said the name of the movie.
I loved you in Social Network, and I guess you were Spider-Man.
Oh my god, my favorite Spider-Man. And it just does that every time Spider-Man shows up.
I have a 60,000 word AO3 story. Not about Spider-Man, but about Andrew Garfield specifically.
Now it turned into like a female Morty hitting on Spider-Man.
That's what people do. That's the creepiest part of AO3 is when people write fiction about real humans. And it's like, oh no,
it's pretty creepy.
I'm like, please stop. Please don't do that.
I mean, aren't real humans animals too?
Just famous people they've never met. Don't write slash fiction about human beings that exist.
It takes like a lot of like, so there's 2 ways to go about it, and neither of them are really good, right? So you either go about it in the way where it's like, yeah, but they're having sex with me, and it's like, no, that's not, that's terrifying. Don't do that. Like, that is the worst thing you could possibly do. But the second one is you're having them have sex with a stranger, which is really weird. It's like the worst way to possibly travel to NTR. Like, I can't imagine that is like there's any worse way to get to the end result of that fetish than like writing a sex book with 2 people you've never met before having sex.
There's a third option which is even weirder, which is you do the voyeur option and write a fanfic about them having sex with their husband or wife, and you're sitting in the corner watching. That's not any less creepy.
I mean, I would count that still as like the first one, basically. You're still part of the act, even if you're not physically doing anything. Just being there, sitting there in the room and staring at them makes you kind of part of the action happening. Like, you can't just hide that
front row ticket.
I don't know, sense like I don't think people can ignore that sense of awkwardness of someone just like staring intently at them in the same room. It's very hard to just kind of like, oh yeah, we can just ignore this fucking psychopath here. just don't think about it. I don't know. It'd be like having sex with like Jason in the room, and he's just standing there holding a cleaver, and you're like, oh, we can make this work. Just like, yeah, just don't think about it. That's all it takes. It's like, I can't do that, obviously. This is terrifying. I'm crying inside right now. There's a guy in the corner. Like, get him out of here. Make him go away.
It's the ostrich theory. If you don't look at him, he's not there.
Funny that you mentioned that.
I think that only...
Andrew.
Does that even work? Can an ostrich even, like... Is an ostrich a T-Rex?
No, it's just like the theory of why they bury their heads in the sand is so that if they can't see something, it doesn't exist. There's no object permanence. That's the theory, anyway.
What were you gonna say, Effie?
Oh, it's just funny that you mentioned that. I've seen people posting images of stuff like that with Jason involved lately. I don't know why.
That doesn't surprise me.
Well, okay, you can't like change that. People exist that have bad ideas. It's just the idea that like that is the type of, I don't know. It's such a weird sight to see. I could not imagine, like, I don't know. I could not imagine being in a room, even more so like a private room in my home, and there's just a stranger standing in the corner. Like, I don't know, like what else would you think but terror? Like, I don't. It's such a weird thought. I don't like it. No thanks.
And people wonder why this series takes so long.
Yeah, but look, this is a lot more interesting than whatever fucking Lynn is about to tell me, which is like, hey, thanks for delivering a bird. You want to go out and fight some things, the things you've been trying to do for like 30 minutes?
Oh, I'm
like,
not saying
literally,
it's
that's
not
all
more
she's gonna fucking do to us.
What I'm pointing out is that you're gonna have to listen to her eventually.
I know, but like, if I can avoid it.
This is less tangent than the visual novel playthroughs.
Fair.
That's very much true. Yeah, that's true. So it seems that rather than the Amuro delivering you delivered the Amuro. I'll not thank you. I expect all my soldiers to make themselves useful. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask you.
Can I say no?
Aether current.
Yeah, you can click decline. It gives you it asks you either accept or decline. So
that is true.
Yeah.
Full disclosure.
We can technically stop playing the game, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, let's accept the quest at least, then stop playing the game.
In readiness for the operation, the Amuro will need to be treated with the same serum as us. As you know, however, it is not pleasant. In order to coax them into taking it, we have sprinkled it on their fodder.
Maybe.
What? Their food? Is that what that means? Fodder?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Yes, their food.
All that remains is to feed it to them. A task I'm sure you will enjoy. Fetch the fodder from the Amuro lunch and see to the 4 beasts. Dismissed. Oh, it's 3 or 4. It's not 3 this time. Oh my god. They counted one more.
Whoa. Whoa. There's the food.
Oh, there's one.
Boo, doo, boo.
Get the food. I am petting lettuce.
The alert tomorrow.
Wait. Oh, I gotta feed it to the dumb birds. Alright.
Funnily enough, they're not dumb. It's one of the few mounts that can actually talk and has intelligence.
It talks? What do you mean?
Which means it's unethical. Yay.
Well, no, not if they agree.
Animals.
Actually makes it more ethical if they consent.
But only some people can hear them. How do I trust that person? Oh yeah, they totally said they want to go into war. Yeah, definitely.
Pokemon love fighting.
Pokemon love it. They eat it up. It's actually their culture, so denying it to them would be insensitive.
Take that, PETA. Take that, PETA.
War, you know. I guess
they're so intelligent and consent-based that we're lacing their food.
Yeah, we could explain to them why it's important to take the medicine, but you know what would be easier? Treat them like animals.
No, these ones do seem to be more animalistic, which is weird. I'm
Yeah, I was
guessing.
gonna say, like, you setting them up as being intelligent and this being consent-based is then immediately muddied by the fact that we're drugging them against their
It's
knowledge.
not a drug. It's a.
We're not telling them what's in it. We're not like, here's this thing. It's a pill you should take. It's important, and then they take it willingly. We're like, we snuck it into their food. They're none the wiser.
I didn't
and
say
it's specifically set up like because it's too bitter that we have to do it. Like they wouldn't like even if we explained it to them like this is the only way you don't die. They'd be like, nah, too bitter. Okay.
Tyrion's smart, but I guess he's not that smart.
It's more a matter of them just falling asleep and not being able to transport us. So it's a selfish reason.
Well, if you fall out of the sky for sleeping, I think that could crack your skull open.
Yeah, well, more likely to hurt us than them.
No.
What? How's it gonna hurt?
Birds
No,
have
that's definitely gonna hurt
bones,
them.
my guy.
God, they would be just a puddle by the time they hit the ground.
Well, how high are we gonna fly?
I don't know.
They have literally four. They have 4 wings. What do you mean they're not birds? What are they then? What has 4 wings?
Nothing.
I was gonna say
They're made-up creatures.
Birds don't have 4 wings. Maybe dragonflies.
Yeah, dragonflies have 4.
And dragons are just birds, lizard birds. So
how did you get double wrong?
We don't have time to discuss this. So
lizard birds.
The Amaro are fed. That's actually what dinosaur means. Good. The rest have already been dosed, so we need not fear any of our mounts succumbing to the dream powder. All units have now entered the final stages of the preparations. The time is nigh. Make ready and await deployment atop the main watchtower. I will send your uniform along as soon as it arrives. That is all. May night smile upon us.
Is the uniform cool? Do I get to look cool? I gonna look stupid in the
Tells me
uniform?
we're going into a big combat soon then.
Let's do it!
Yeah,
Kill them with guns!
Let's not.
Specifically what are you, quitting early?
If it's about to be an instance, then yes.
It's
Instances
an instance.
instances don't take long.
Yeah. And people couldn't possibly fail and have to restart.
Besides,
several
you
times.
can put it on easy. What do you mean?
I mean, I feel literally will.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, it's you guys in particular.
I mean,
what was that supposed to fucking mean?
from what you usually do, you usually like put it on easy and then skip the cutscenes anyway.
Well, no, I don't skip the cutscenes.
How do you get up here?
A long
on
way
the
up.
side. Right side.
This is like a whole thing.
Yeah.
I should probably go pick them up.
That might be an idea. This is a tall ass tower.
Oh, it gets real steep right there. Sucks to be everybody that ever tries to climb this thing.
Okay, I guess you don't want to ride.
I mean, I got this far.
Meanwhile, Andrew is just running on foot.
Is he?
Yep.
Why aren't you on a mountain?
I didn't feel like it.
But
And
yes,
then I jump off to my doom.
Sometimes.
That I'm going to fall asleep during this instance.
God.
That is the reason why I was saying we should wait until next time. All right.
It's not 10 yet. You can do it. Slap yourself a lot.
It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning over here.
Slap yourself really hard.
One, really. It's almost 6 here.
I mean, that's self-inflicted.
Yeah,
Make
it
up
is.
an argument so I can win in calling dragons lizard birds.
Nope,
The
sorry.
operation's about to commence. Stand ready.
Your gear will be
During
glamoured.
Operation. Wait, what? What did it say? During operation what?
You're gonna get glamoured, but it doesn't affect our stats.
Yeah, your attributes and abilities will be fine, but you look like a butt.
We're gonna be
You look like a
uniformed.
soldier.
Is that the first time we ever got a pop-up like that?
Yes. Wait. No.
Oh,
maybe.
Keep moving.
So when they said her eyes were sapphire blue, they didn't mention she had no pupils.
What now?
Well,
You didn't ask.
The Crystarium, I guess.
Look, you think it's something they would mention?
It'd take more than a handful
kind
of
of
overgrown lizards
important.
to ground us.
Oh no, this is more than a handful of grand lizards.
Wow. Holy crap.
Sound the alarm clock, more like it.
Oh no, Hrothgar uses paralyzing potion. What is the Pokemon attack called? Stun
Sleep
Spore.
powder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sleep powder.
Sleep powder, stun spore, something like that.
Sun Spore causes paralysis.
This is like the only time I've worn armor ever.
Paralysis.
Kind of like guts.
Yeah, kind of.
Captain, the powder has taken effect.
I like the enemy's armor more. Can I wear their uniform instead?
Free the Oracle from their clutches.
It does have a nice color.
Yep. No, really. Can you imagine how humiliating it would have been if the powder didn't work? So someone check the expiration date on the powder, please.
Well, it's low risk reward. We could
someone...
just fly away, I guess. Be like, well, that didn't work.
Yeah.
Call it off.
A military who would know about the effects of a specific type of herb that grows. I assume it doesn't just grow here. Like, you would think that.
No, but if you're asking why they don't just always be taking the medication, that sounds expensive. And I think these guys are kind of like cheaper.
Also tastes like arse, apparently.
Yulmore is full of nobles who live in absolute
These aren't
luxury
nobles, these are
every
foot
day.
soldiers.
Like, they have the money to pay for it.
They do, but not the soldiers.
Soldiers are supposed to be given everything that they need to perform their duties.
By who?
The government? In this case,
they don't have a government. They have a fat guy hanging out with a lion, and well, actually, I don't even think he's
with his scarf chin.
Fat, actually, he's like beyond that. He's like a
yeah. He's way past fat.
Marshmallow man. It's scary. It's like terrifying. Honestly. Oh,
he actually reminds me of what is their name from the Blade movie? The librarian.
Who am I fighting?
Pearl, that's it. Pearl.
I must be going that way.
I'm here. I'm waiting.
Oh God, they run off without me.
Yeah, they cut me off from doing anything else, so I'm like waiting for the story to continue. There we go. That's who I'm allowed to fight. Look at me go.
This is where the tab button is useful. I don't need to find out. I just hit the button until it targets someone.
Well, there's no more enemies at all.
Yeah,
so they ran off somewhere else.
Yeah, they're
It's always a little awkward that all the characters are supposedly yelling stuff during these sequences, but it's all unvoiced.
Yeah.
Guess they couldn't afford to pay the voice.
I think some of them are just laying there sleeping.
Yeah. It's the goal.
That's kind of going to be... I'm assuming we're not like... We're not knocking these guys out. Like, we're killing half
Yeah,
of
no,
them.
it's going to be a real mix of sleeping people and corpse people.
Yeah. I just feel like bad for the people who are sleeping. Like I don't know.
Yeah, those poor people that get to survive.
They're getting off easy. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They get to live.
I don't know. Getting off. I don't know what kind of dream they're having.
Yeah.
Dreaming all their friends are being murdered.
Oh god, I hope the castle gets taken over and I don't have to go to work tomorrow. That'd be so nice.
Hey, day of rest.
Glad I'm wearing all this armor so I can fire my gun at people.
Right. I mean, you never know. Am I the slowest one here? Okay. Sucks.
I think Lena runs funny. She's got kind of a forward stoop when she runs.
There's no more enemies. No, my auto crit's gonna get wasted.
Oh, now what I'll do with this auto crit?
Oh, why I oughta.
Why I wanna? Alright, they're all dead. Can we go now? We don't seem to be getting anywhere. But what if I didn't? Let's go to the bush. Let's go already.
The way is relatively clear. Good. Slurp, snort. Those are weird snoring noises. I don't want someone.
It sounds like that guy's drowning in his sleep.
Yeah, I don't want someone's sleeping noises to be described as slurp.
Some people do drool in their sleep. Oh no, dialogue.
Dialogue in my Final Fantasy?
Sound. Who's the most annoying sound you could possibly make while
That was
sleeping?
me.
Ah.
It was a very long time ago. Technically, it's not the same Minfilia, so.
Trying to get out of it.
You're tied to the name, not to the character.
Yeah, it's a title.
No, I'm tied to the character, not to the name.
If he's just on a mission to do as little
No.
voicing as possible in this playthrough.
It'll keep him awake at least.
Thank you. Are you from the Crystarium?
Correct. We've come to rescue you. Your weapons, made to the same specifications as Thancred's. Be ready to use them.
Understood. Please lead the way.
She's the meekest ninja ever.
Right. And now we run.
Now where do we go?
I'm out of
Just
here.
back, I guess.
Yep.
Let's rejoin the others and quit this place.
All this trouble because of me. I'm so sorry.
Why is there a weird wall there? What does that mean?
It's been blocked off by
You gotta wait for Lena. Quiet, too quiet. No shit, because the people have been put to sleep.
Ooh. The shimmer will live on through Lena.
Ranjit? Who's Ranjit?
He's the leader of the army. The guy with the scar face. And he has a pet dragon.
Okay.
Current primary villain.
Brazen thieves.
The dragon's pretty cool, though. Can I get that as a pet?
I volunteered to voice it. You will regret coming here.
Noodle.
You will regret coming.
Never.
Yeah, say that again in 18 years.
The fuck does that mean?
Specifically? What do you know? What do you know over
He has a lot of hit points.
He does.
That's fine.
Like you can't tell me. You can't tell me about the future. You're younger than me.
Yeah, wait till you're 35.
Words of wisdom from Chex Notes younger person. Ow! Wee.
My face.
I feel like the joke was completely missed.
I always miss jokes. That's why I'm not letting.
You meant having a child, but
Yeah,
NA.
an 18-year-old one at that.
Also, I think
Not
you
so
regret it
much a child
sooner
at
than
that
18. If you make it to 18, there's often less regrets, I think.
Yeah.
The joke would have been clearer if you said 9 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
18 years was so weird that
I
it's
blame
like...
my tired brain.
You're like, wait till you get to the specific age of 50. Then coming sucks. For some reason. He killed everyone. That's not great for me.
He knocked them all out.
Everyone else is a loser. A gargantuan loser.
Me.
Don't worry, I'll just circle strafe in a circle forever. He'll never catch me again.
Yep. Ow.
Infinite range combat.
Fire on the run.
Yeah, no, movement has no effect on me. I just can't use flamethrower, which wouldn't be helpful.
Why not?
No, it might be his one weakness.
Oh no, fire. A rare weakness for humans. Burning.
Ow.
Ow, fuck. Was I supposed to do something that hurt?
More fire.
Can I target the dragon? It's chasing me forever.
Ukumats, do my bidding. Interesting name for a dragon. Guess we'll be going this way then.
I knew you were going to do that, Dragoon, and that is why I have clowned you.
That's fine, I have my own dragon. His name is Bahamut.
Oh, shit, wait. That's a lot of fire damage, though.
This guy definitely seems to have enough health that he probably doesn't actually die in this fight.
Yeah, I don't think he dies in this fight.
Oh god, oh god.
I hope not, at least, because this is,
This fight has a lot of that. This fight has a lot of that. What order did these spawn in moments?
Whichever order is most inconvenient to you.
Oh boy.
I know I'm probably supposed to get hit by these, but I'm not that dumb. I just... Either kill me or don't. I don't.
Try harder.
Okay, how long do I need to be here? I've got, like, things to do.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this dragon. Stop with your fire. Stop all the... 420.
Oh, there we go.
I found
One
the
hit,
you,
surefire
I
kill.
found the you lose scripted attack.
Yep.
Yep, same.
Oh.
What is a man?
Oh, I'm glad.
Miserable little dipshit. Yeah, you lose automatically at 60%.
Oh, okay, cool. I can get there.
I hope.
You boy, you bear a striking resemblance to the artist my master seeks. By all means, keep your counsel. You will all have ample time to confess your crimes back in Yulmore.
What? Foot deflection.
Thancred?
So, you are the wretch who stole her from us. And what if I am? What?
Gunblades are so funny.
Pathetic. Vermin such as you are not worthy of the Oracle.
He summoned math. Well, this was just a series of trap cards.
Fool! You would see your city razed.
I would sooner see it razed than conquered. Suffice it to say, we are ready to receive you.
What now, Exarch? Will you face me yourself?
I think not, General. I've quite exhausted my tricks. If you mean to give chase, I will not stand in your way. But you would do well to tread warily, for your quarry goes to a place where even Yulmor dare not bear its steel. Il Mheg, the Fairy Kingdom.
Mountain of indolence still had the energy to unleash his hounds. Even the most pointless of conflicts may alter a world's course. And now the plan has gone awry. But how? How did the so-called Crystal Exarch bring the hero of the Source to the First? As if I didn't have enough on my hands already. Then again, with a soul such as that, mayhap there is another way. One which does not require bloodshed.
Not so long ago, here in the shadow of the northern ranges, lay the great kingdom of Verbert. A nation with a proud history that the Sin Eaters cut short, just like all the rest. Since that time, these lands have become a haven for Fey folk. Dreamers frolicking amidst the ruins of a forgotten realm.
Saturation 100.
We should be safe enough here. It's good to see you again, my friends. I don't know about you, but it feels like years since last we met. 5 of them in my case.
Why, it only feels like 1 to me, but long enough to warrant a more convivial reunion either way. What brought you to Laxon Loft?
Convivial?
The girl, Minfilia, she and I were traveling together hunting Sin Eaters. But as we were nearing Lakeland, she abruptly ran off on her own. I found her too late to stop the Yulmorans from taking her prisoner. and as I was considering rescue options, I observed that the Crystarium was on the move. So I consulted the Exarch, who apprised me of the details of the operation and issued me certain instructions. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I was to see you all safely to Il Mheg. And here we are.
Eorzea has called this place home for a while now. Yet we have never called upon him, I am ashamed to say. 'Twas only at the Crystarium that we met.
Hardly surprising. This is not the sort of place one visits on a whim. Happily, having trespassed on Eorzea's hospitality for a spell, Minfilia and I have an idea of how things work around here. Sooner or later, the Ilmorans will come after us. But before they do, the Exarch bids us accomplish two things. First, rendezvous with Eorzea. And second, eliminate the Light Warden of this land.
So, Minfilia. What made you leave Thancred behind, if you don't mind me asking?
You. The hero from another world. I was asleep when I felt it. A presence. Someone I was meant to meet. They were close and I knew I had to go to them. But with all the commotion in Lakeland, I was afraid that Thancred wouldn't let me.
And would I have been wrong? Had I arrived a moment later, you would be back in your cell in Yulmore. And now we have Ranjit snapping at our heels. You really have outdone yourself this time.
I'm sorry. Thank you for saving me.
Oh, poor thing being scolded so.
That was a weird pose for me.
Who said that? Show yourselves.
Come now, put away that frown and have some fun with us. Yes, let us have some fun. Lots and lots of fun.
Which way was it to Eorzea's?
We've already met a fairy, didn't
So
we?
many times, but I'm not. I can't. Why can't I remember?
Damn it all. We're already caught in their spell.
I just appreciate that response. Andrew asked, so the fairies are Mughals, right? And chat said, worse, they're Scottish.
Oh, jeez. Well, I'm talking to Thancred. Might as well turn this quest in at least and accept the next one. Or wait until next time to accept the next one, rather.
Did Andrew finish his cutscene?
Keith. I think.
Andrew's finished now.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm talking to him.
Il Mheg is the fairy kingdom, and as one might expect, it is home to the Fae folk. The most prominent among them are the pixies, whom have a penchant for making mischief. They use powerful illusions to play tricks on all who venture into their domain. By way of an example, they can make a familiar path seem wholly unfamiliar, or lead you to believe you're somewhere you're not. And we are now, I'm sorry to say, entirely at their mercy.
Now we wait until next week to accept this quest.
New story arc. This bullshit.